Topics of the week. My name is Chepto Ekboyo, and with me I have my colleague. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi everybody, my name is Saumu and a writer at the Nairobian and a contributor as well. And such a short week, but here we are again. It's a weekend, so it's a bombshell time.
Hi guys, my name is Diana Makoha. I'm a radio personality and a columnist at the Nairobian. The week has been good. Friday is here finally. Although kuna baridi, but here we are.
Hi, my name is Ojiambo Inea.
Not
for those guys who are in Islands, it's Inea. Columnist and an actor.
So guys, mulienda kulaki Stella wangu venye alifika Stella kwa airport.
You know, that story is very sad, but I can say Freshly was just another typical naive guy. When your girlfriend goes abroad, get another one or revive one that we've been hiding for a long time. She's been. You remember when kitambo watu wakiendanga maju, we used to call all your aunties, all your family friends, all your neighbors, come with a bus up to the airport, mnaenda mpaka kwa ile waving bay. That's the end of it. If you take it so seriously, she's gonna come like Stella. So, and if he were to speak right now, I'm sure he's already learned his lesson. So, in our military gear with the Diana, I was saying, the only reason that I can make me go and fetch my incoming girlfriend, because when she flies out, that's your ex, who is abroad. The only thing that is going to make me go there is if she's promised me she has shopping and other things that I need for the house. But I'm not going to receive anyone at the airport.
So you're just going for other reasons?
Other reasons, not for anything. Ata wakuje na muhindi is alright. Me, I'm just saying, where the stuff, I'm a cargo. I go and pick my stuff, that's it, we are done.
Diana, do you think long-term relationship works, especially when someone is abroad?
Long-term relationships, I think even a year is long-term. 3 months, 6 months, okay. If things are not happening, then that is it. Because Freshly didn't expect Stella to go for all those years, then come back. You know, she's a human being. So long-term relationships for me, no.
In there.
They might hate me for this, but Nairobi Nakuru alone cannot even work.
Yeah.
Nairobi Nakuru cannot work. Now imagine the airport. And I've seen many cases where somebody even takes the wife for further studies. The wife goes and get married outside. Yeah. So the thing is this: rules basic. Fees for a woman who are not married to zero. Okay. Taking someone outside who doesn't have your kids, zero. Paying rent for a lady who don't sleep in that house, zero. Basic rules.
That's how it is. And you can imagine during his days, there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, no phone call. What do you expect?
No, but now they say that because of the internet and all these platforms available, you can video call, you can have your happy ending through the phone, but still, there's something happening.
It happens.
Even if you're married to the woman, chances are 5 years in the States reading and working, of course, she's gonna go. 1 year is too much. Na Stella ni old school woman, na ili happen. Sasa sai.
Unless I say again, it's unless we're in the partnership agreement.
Yeah.
And then you know, even if she has kids, if a woman wants to go, she'll go.
Yeah, that's the thing again.
Kids. So having kids, 5 or 2 or how many, it's not a guarantee. She'll just have to move if she needs to move.
People should learn from that Stella song. But me, I've said, once you... Anya has already set the record straight. Even Nakuru,
Nairobi.
Naivasha, is... If you hear your girlfriend is going to Naivasha for the weekend, brother.
Yeah.
She's gone.
You are being played. Being played for long hours.
Now, Professor Hamo, the Oreo guy, this week agreed to the mistakes he made and he apologized. Do you think he did the right thing by apologizing to his wife. Now, is it too late? Is it the right time?
What did he apologize about?
He apologized for mistakes he made, meaning not providing for the kids. He also apologized for denying the kids, knowing outright. He was living with a lady. So when the DNA came out and it was 99.9%, and apologized to the family and other
And the fans.
But you see, in African society, a man should not apologize.
You cannot apologize for
You cannot
what?
apologize. What
For loving someone else.
You are just making sure that the kid is yours, yes, so that you can write the will well.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like apologizing. Why should you apologize?
First of all, you make me lose my job when I apologize.
No, what if
Never ever now.
what if he had already made mistakes?
What
that
which
does
mistakes?
not include
Which mistakes?
her.
I mean, we all make mistakes. Do you always go apologizing, even to the cops?
But
And why you know you have overlapped today, and I'm so sorry, police officer, I'm not going to repeat that.
No, but he needed to apologize.
No.
Why?
Damage has already been done.
Let me speak. He needed to apologize for the fact the first time you have a kid, you can say it was a mistake. It was an oops baby. The second time,
baby.
it is not a mistake. It was intentional, considering he was living with her for several months before he decided, you know what, I must as well walk away and pretend these are not my kids. Then deny publicly. That is shaming the woman that this is not your kids. So the DNA was done and proved 99.9%.
You see that?
These are your kids. Why should the wife be sending, his first wife be sending money to the second wife if you truly know these are not your kids? So he needed to apologize for that.
That's what I'm saying. There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, because
There's no need to apologize. Once this woman and your wife accepts that these are your kids, why are you apologizing? That's the same way I tell people. Once you have a dispute and the lady tells you, I'm going to my in-laws to come and help us, then you are lost. Because your in-laws are not with you when you are there
at night,
It's between you and her. Your in-laws are supposed to be outside waiting.
Once you go
For
to
the ceremony or the alcohol that will come afterwards.
Exactly.
Okay, Hamo did well to apologize, especially to the wife, because you know he got all this mess into the wife knew anyway, but he did well to apologize. One, because I'm thinking he needed to get back his fans, because you know the fans were just all over him.
The apology is
was
not
just to clear his image.
Yes,
But
it's not. It's
Also, we never know. Maybe baby number 3 is loading. And then,
But me, once you mess my job or where I eat, you know.
But you know you're not providing. Can you just provide when we do?
It will come. Don't rush the
It will come. Do not rush.
Don't rush it.
Men will always
It will come. It will come. It will come.
By the time
Don't rush it now. Let me.
While you're saying don't rush, these kids need clothes. The kids need a place to stay.
Are they getting it now?
Kids medication if
Now you have made the man lose his job. These are the kind of women
we are assuming
who come with the
she
babies.
made the man
They come with the
lose
babies
his
to the office, causing drama.
But you're not
Kwa
providing.
sababu ameachilia mtoto amekimbia hivi, ameingia finance, huyu mwingine naye anakunywa chai ya mdosi. I'm trying to say that baba yake
mpige kelele kama mnataka help.
Now you're
Social media.
By the time a woman decides to go on social media,
kwanza wakikuwa meeting, piga kelele.
I think
If you want to,
it's a wrong move. It's a wrong move. That's not where to go to vent. What if social media was not there?
Just approach the guy's best friend and tell them this is how it is, and then the guy will go and discuss.
but you guys shield each other.
No, shielding has to be there.
Yeah, it's not problem.
It has to be there.
we already know.
Even when she comes to talk to you as a best friend, you can give her some solace.
Let's move on. Let's move
You
on.
have a little shoulder to lean on.
Now we have the second story is about single women who are now proposing to men.
That's a no-no.
If a woman proposes to you, will you say yes?
Never.
No,
And
Even in public?
it has happened.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not in public
Tell.
though. But you know what she's hinting or leading to.
Okay.
And you know this one she's trying
Shooting
to.
shots.
She wants to handcuff you.
What do you
She
mean
wants
by
to.
handcuff?
If you accept a proposal from a woman, your life is ruined,
How?
is messed, you have a problem. And men need to come and talk to you. A lot of people need to come and give you advice.
I know. Will you accept a proposal
How?
from a woman?
I'm the hunter.
Yeah.
You can't be hunted.
I'm the hunter.
But you know, a hunter is not going fast.
Even a lion, when a lion sees the gazelle coming towards it,
Yeah.
he gets confused. He's like, what's up with this one? He gets confused.
What about if you have been around for so long and decided now, let me go for solo because I'm seeing solo's star is shining.
Okay. But what if the woman, maybe the woman is giving you clues and you're not reading?
Give me more clues.
Please.
When is the longest a woman should date a man without, before they propose or walk away?
The longest.
longest,
6
like time
months.
period.
6 months.
Who's dating who?
No,
Like
for a woman
between-
to know if you're a serious guy.
But I am dating you. I'm the one dating. I'm serious.
But you're not even giving mixed signals, you know?
With signals and you're spelling in my place. That is signal enough.
Signal.
That's signal enough.
That's
Do
amazing.
I know how many more women?
Don't worry. When
That's not a
you
problem.
live and when rates go up, I start giving you the spare key.
Yeah.
You know, as you go up, I start giving you signals. Signals.
That's good enough.
Yeah, very good.
That's good enough.
No.
And sometimes when I don't need you around, I can tell you this weekend,
Yeah.
just kaeni kwenyu.
Now, and
You can decide when
Mugiithi
you-
has a class which you pay 1,200 and it's
50.
going to teach men how to be more manly. Would you go for the class?
Say that again.
And Rukibe has launched a class. You pay 1,200, which is non-refundable, to be more manly. He's saying there are a lot of weak men around, and he's going to teach them how to be manly. First, will you pay the 1,200, which is non-refundable, for the class?
I mean, he's just capitalizing for it. But some of these lessons are very necessary.
Yeah.
They're very necessary because I would like to know, like, some of the topics that they want to cover in that issue.
In the class.
I mean, well, we know him for trash talking, but for someone who's street like me, there's nothing he's teaching me.
Okay.
Well, but there are men
Who need that?
who need that kind of teaching. You understand? So we can say, all right, maybe he's going to teach. I saw something like foreplay is for.
No, he's saying do not do the foreplay. It's for sissies.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
It's understandable.
It's understandable
So
because
women are cheating because they're not getting the
foreplay, unless you have a lot of time in your hands.
Is it about time?
What?
Why are you doing foreplay like you have nothing else to do?
What do people do at night? Okay, let's assume maybe the day you've done whatever you're supposed to do during the day. So finally you're there. Or maybe it's a weekend. We've gone to Naivasha, we've gone wherever. So what are we going to do there again?
Yes, we will sleep, we'll have intercourse, but what is foreplay?
So let me read what he said he's going to teach men.
Yeah.
Why men have to become selfish, that's number one. Number two,
That's a good one.
That's a
good
good
guys
That's a very good one.
finish last.
Let's go.
Let's go
Papa.
Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's saying why men have to become selfish.
Aren't women selfish?
Very.
No, we are not selfish.
You know, boys have to be taught one thing.
Yeah.
It's about you. When you are through, do not even try and go further and try dying because of Viagra.
Never.
The rest, let her use toys or anything. When it's about you.
Yeah.
When you are through, it's Pisha.
Yeah. When you go to the
You cannot
Uraino,
compete.
don't start pouring water and washing it so that you can pee.
Especially in some ages. No.
No, but to say the truth, some men do not.
I'll be like,
Men do not want to introduce toys in the bedroom.
Actually,
because
they don't.
That's
It's a
equivalent to
competition.
cheating.
You see?
That is cheating now.
How are
You're
we
even
supposed
doing
to
things.
enjoy it? If foreplay is not there, and then secondly, you are selfish.
Me, first of all, if you come with those things in my bedroom, I'm going to hit all of them one by one. Tick.
Then you will need help.
I'll say, who are these guys you're bringing
People
in
who
this
will
relationship?
Let people help you. Let people help you, unfortunately.
You finish your thing, you go and let people help you.
Unless you want to die poor. Nothing for... It's like you have nothing to do. Men have a lot of things to think about.
I mean-
we have football. We have our local. We have the new
You
club.
have girlfriends.
At football.
I have another girlfriend. and then you think about foreplay. You do foreplay, engine itazima. Because you start thinking about the other one, and then you're like, why are you working out if you're not preparing for war?
Number 2, good men finish last. That is, he wants you guys all to be so good.
Yeah, good for what? You're good enough.
No, I think men should be good, just don't be stupid.
That's very
naive. They shouldn't
But
be
it's the
naive.
problem you're having this young generation that are very naive. So
Men should be naive. Naivety and being good shouldn't be confused, you know?
Freshly Mwamburi was naive. That's why Stella came pregnant.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But he cannot control that. Different countries, he could not control that. Ovaries are not his. He cannot control that.
Yeah, how we are talking.
Instruct. He says men should instruct and not discuss.
Absolute.
Yeah.
So
Why
like
discuss
giving
it?
an
If I come home late, why should you ask me where I'm from?
And of course,
And
the
it's my
family I
house.
was doing. That's definite.
You know, that's where these young kids go wrong.
Go wrong.
And coming with flowers and starting
And
to say,
chocolate.
Yeah. Flowers for what?
For what?
Yeah.
And going on one knee and proposing and...
Yeah, you should be asked. Somebody should not ask you where you're going to or where you're coming from. Even men, some of us, the last person who did that, our parents, and it was very, we used to feel very disrespected. That's why you move out of the house the first thing.
Yes.
Because it's very bad for somebody to ask where
Where are you coming from?
What about you?
And of course, you're from somewhere.
Yeah.
No, where is that place?
Why?
No
But
explanation.
this is your wife.
Even
goodness sake.
if the government wants to run the nation in a correct way, they have to tell citizens, lockdown curfew is 10.
Yeah.
That's when they stop the cars on Thika
So
Road.
what should
No
be the
explanation,
question?
nothing. Yeah?
What should be the question?
Oh, are you tired or you want
Yeah,
to
things like that.
Yeah. Do you want to sleep?
Because it should be things like
Have you eaten?
question should be things like the kids have not been paid fees for, the house, the rent. You know, those are the things.
That's
that
not
should be
where you're
asking.
coming from.
Not where you have come.
Where are you coming from?
You say, I'm coming everywhere.
What else
Yeah.
after enjoying the forbidden fruit?
Nothing.
So he's saying, what else is there after enjoying? You need to.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, nothing else.
No paddling.
No, you just
paddling,
schedule the next session.
I hear as middle-aged women asking old men, what do you do with a guy who's young and you can't discuss? No, that question is usually very, what are you discussing? But I tell them, I'm not there to discuss.
We are not
If I want
discussing
to discuss something, I'll tell Atwoni we go for a conversation. Here we are not discussing. We are here for basic.
Yeah, it's basic needs.
Yeah.
What
And that's why we're
available?
discussing
Yeah.
a small girl.
But by now I'm just thinking what of you are talking.
No, that's not correct. And I'm telling you, that's why when he says good men finish last.
Yeah.
Now, when you're being too good, you're even explaining where you're coming from,
Yeah.
then you'll finish last. For real. You'll finish number 0.
Your wife should not know where you are coming from.
Yeah.
Your wife should not know
Yeah.
the salary you're earning. Because if I tell a woman I have 10 million, she'll have news for 9.5 million.
Exactly. She'll start planning.
Yeah,
But that is it. But
you see, so
I'll move my kids to a better school because you have money.
now you're planning for a man.
Now you're budgeting. You're budgeting for my toy.
Yes,
Oh my God.
And that's why
it
you,
is our money.
you see, and that's why you told
Our money.
Our money.
I am yours.
the young boys, do not even say the amount you're getting. Then they make a blunder because you have a deal. You come and tell your girlfriend, you have gotten a deal of 2 million.
Yeah.
Of course, your woman will get 1.5 million.
Planning
You
where
get
to
million.
go. Yeah.
You're supposed to say, I didn't get a deal. I only have 100,000.
No.
There's some guys. There's some
Then
guys.
she
There's
needs
some
90,000.
there's some guys who robbed a bank in. Is it in Thika?
Yeah,
What caused them to be arrested?
ladies.
It's the women who went to start flossing with the money.
Yeah.
If you just shut up,
Social media.
just shut up and we live harmoniously. Everything will flow proper. We don't start posting
Let's
photos.
move on. We know you will never agree. You want to know your salary, to be asked questions. You guys are just team.
Who is saying so? We shouldn't be asking those
Diamond,
questions.
Tanzanian singer Diamond Platnumz is mad at Forbes for listing him first 28 on top 30, he's 28, and saying that his net worth is $5 million. Considering Akode on the list was worth $10 million.
Yes,
so do you think Diamond is right by saying he's worth more?
Yeah, he could be.
No, there's something called show off, and there's something called you actually have the property, you are actually seeing somebody's worth.
Tangible.
Does he have tangible, let's say, Akode, me, no, Akode very well.
Yeah.
In Watamu, she has invested. She has she has a building, she has 2 cars, everything. That is tangible. But there are a lot of people who think social media people have money because you're seeing me taking picture next to a big car and everything. You see, that's where people confuse. But when you come to money, I don't think so.
Do you think?
I'd like to know what criteria they use to rate if it's an artist, because you see, why Diamond would be bitter and why Akode would celebrate is Akode has not made her fortune from music.
Okay.
It's not. I think she's even spent more than she has gained from singing. But Diamond, on the contrary, he
makes a lot of money from
music. Yeah, I mean, it's a brand that he has really well. Do you remember how Diamond used to look?
Yeah, during the Nigeria and
from Tanda.
Exactly. From Tandale, and now you're even dating Zari, and then you're putting me number 28. Like, you guys need to. Are you guys okay in the head? So he's seen how hard he has struggled to build his brand, so that it gives him a lot of cash. But then on the same note, that's what I'm saying, Akode would celebrate, but the money she has or the riches that she has is not from music.
So for Akode, there's more publicity.
Yeah.
But for
her, she'd be
Diamond,
very,
it
very
feels
happy.
like it's a downgrade.
It's all
Yeah, for her, she'd be very, very happy. And some things will work for you, because she'll even change her red card, definitely. Because she'll say, I'm one of the richest actually on Forbes list. She'll be working with it as a screenshot. As a screenshot, just to try and justify. Yes, I'm not in Forbes list. Sasa mnanilipa ngapi? You understand? But Diamond could be right to just say, first Google me, see how far I've come to put me at number 28 and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, the Rastafarian Association of Kenya filed a petition to legalize weed.
Marijuana.
Rastafarian mkuu tuambie.
I'll say I've never taken weed. I can't even imagine holding weed, because every time I imagine that, I imagine my mother killing me.
Yeah.
But Kenya should go the way the world is going.
Yes.
Everybody is legalizing weed. In the 40s or 50s, alcohol used to be illegal, but it was legalized. The people who took that advantage first, look at where they are, the Tennessee guys and everything. So everybody is planting weed, I think even Rwanda or something. We should go there, and our soil is very nice, the weed is coming superior.
Yes.
Yeah. They should go that direction and control
actually,
it. And even if you look at the kids these days, nearly 80% of the kids take weed and they feel it's normal.
No, but
and it's the uncle you are teaching them.
Weed for consumption as tobacco is, like cigarettes, I'm not for that. Personally, I'm not for that. But with the CBD aspect for essential oils that help people with cancer,
and pain,
for
relaxation,
pain relief,
it has a lot of benefits.
That makes a lot of money.
It's actually, but it has a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
No, even if it's for exportation, it makes, we will have a way, and then the CBD weed replenishes itself very fast.
It's also
you don't have to replant.
You guys need to know it's an aphrodisiac, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it has a lot of benefits. You can ask people. It's an aphrodisiac.
Local people making money.
There are people who say, now I started enjoying
for local consumption,
my love life.
You know, you guys are old. Like now, if you look, maybe statistics, more and more of girls do weed than the boys.
Than the guys.
Actually, that is true.
They are doing it.
Yeah.
And you see, it's this new generation. You know, our days even saying hello to a person who smokes weed, your mother will kill you.
Yeah.
That's saying, even looking at that direction, you'll be told, "Uko naangalia ule mtu anavuta bangi." It's war.
Yeah.
But now the new generation, I think because of the world has become a small village.
Yes, yes.
Everything has changed. But now we should be exporting weed. We should be
Yes.
planting because it's there
Yeah.
and exporting it and making money.
Yeah.
Because it's becoming the new thing.
Yeah.
Now that
export.
Right now.
Rwanda is doing it. Uganda
Even Uganda is also
doing it,
it
So
should not come late.
export,
Yeah.
yes.
But for local consumption,
Hapana.
And I also think it's time now. I mean, even politicians have been on the record saying that they have smoked up once in a while, and they do.
Obama confirmed it.
Yeah. Obama said he has. You think he would stop? It's another forbidden plant. He will not stop. I mean, so Sonko has said that him and Waititu are doing it in Parliament. Just be sure it was not just the two of them. It must have been someone else as well who said, "Usinimalizie pia nieke tutapiga nikitoka." You understand? Now, if you think about those people who are rotting in jail, because it has been criminalized, and this person was just using it for personal consumption, it's unfair. It's unfair. We are just filling up that place with something that is being consumed even by maybe some judges as well. Okay? I felt so bad for those guys in Nakuru who were arrested.
the guy with the
cultivation.
And they are
the
doing,
cultivation was looking so good, you know?
healthy. See, this is a good weed product.
It was a good investment.
Yes,
It was an
yes.
investment,
It's
actually.
just the same way you can look at a banana plant growing and you say, hii inatoa mandizi mzuri.
Something like a weed connoisseur. Ilikuwa mzuri, ilikuwa no.
I felt for them, and he questioned the guy. He said, the police station is here, and they know about this whole thing. And this one, we're doing it for research purposes by CBO. Okay. Right? He said, those are community-based organizations. So he said, whether you like it or not, this thing it will still thrive. So maybe it's time we just stop pretending and stop the hypocrisy and just be real with each other. Yeah. If you want to light up, you have to light.
So let's go to the papers. Now, if you want to read more about all the trending stories, you can find it online at the Nairobian. You can also subscribe and get this paper only at 10 shillings. So, kama upendi physical paper, ingia hapo, subscribe, lipa 10 bob yako, read the whole paper. Now, on the front page, we have co-wives made in heaven. Do you think co-wives are this good? This is about...
these are angels. Yeah.
This is John DeMatthew, who had because wives, and then he passed away, I think last year, right?
Yes.
And the wives are still friends.
It's money.
And still raising the kids.
It's about the money. Now, how are we going to stay together and our husband is late, he died, and there is no money? It's about the money. Okay,
but if you're running an empire, do you think you can have co-wives?
You need to get you see like the Mangi's case. The young girl, beautiful, can't blame her. She wanted to take everything. Now the case is against her. But if she had gone to the co-wife or the divorced wife and say, okay, we were two of us, let's share and let's share to the kids, it would have been
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy. Now you see, now she loses everything because these other big kids all belong to the first wife.
Mengi.
Yeah.
But I read the will, and the will said, since the first wife, they divorced. He divorced to the first wife.
Yes.
At that time, his net worth, they split into half, and the first wife and the kids got their share.
That's a brilliant man.
From then, he built, and he became even more rich, and left now the widow and the two kids, now this share. Because after the first divorce, the wife got his part, and then now this was...
But you cannot divorce the kids.
You cannot divorce the kids.
And the kids are controlled by the mother.
Yeah.
No, but the kids were also in the will.
No, the first one. It's your father till he goes down, and then you start now
fighting. Yeah. Women need to know how to coexist with each other. You need to know, even when he's not cheating. He's just finding a helper.
You see, even in the older days.
No, he's cheating.
No. In
the older days, what used to happen?
Yeah, the older
Naturally, atomically, a woman will go down faster than a man.
Yes.
And you look at wait,
that's true.
You are right. That lady cannot be a bad wife.
Yeah.
And you tell the husband, marry that one, because I think we'll sikizana with
that. Yeah.
All those things used to be there. So that the two of you
coexist.
Yeah.
I've seen guys here who apparently the wife found out that the guy has
another
a young girl.
Young chick, yeah.
The wife befriends the girl. And actually, when the guy gets late or drunk, the wife calls the guy and tells him, how stupid are you? How stupid are you? This man is there, drinking with other women, and you are there. You're the young one. Go there and be with him.
Yeah, exactly. No. It's coexistence. Coexistence.
No,
True.
We're not saying that it's wabaya, but my point is this.
Yeah.
The law allows polygamy.
Yes.
The law allows monogamy for those ones, the civil and church wedding.
And the law allows bachelors like me.
And you can decide. Bachelor and spinsters, you can decide.
Yes.
We are not saying polygamy is bad. Now, the problem comes in is when the man entraps the woman. So you meet Kaboyo like this, and then Boyo tells you, me, I do not want to be in a polygamous situation. I don't want you to marry another person, and I don't want to have a co-wife.
You just agree because you want that.
He has an option to say, you know what, Boyo, you're not my vibe. Me, I'm looking forward to
somebody who accepts,
and then we can move on.
But
now the problem is, you get me, you woo me, nimeingia kwa koti, nimeficha huko ndani, kwa boom. Then it comes like this. By the way, me, I have a first wife. Like,
things change. Even you, when you're entering a marriage, you say, I only have 2 kids. Suddenly, I see 6 kids running
everywhere. They are unstoppable. This one got said. You say, and you bring me too. Yes. And you don't tell me it's not me. When I'm looking at that family like this, you're saying, no, it's the lady who it's not me. The lady who decides we agree with only 2 kids. Yes. Now I'm saying, I got born. I've even forgotten the name. You're just saying, Kababa. Because now I don't even plan for this guy. So things change.
Yes, and it changes also on the women's side. We can say, you know what, nimeingia hapa for 3 years, nimehuzunika, nataka msaidizi solo hapa. But now you won't agree.
No.
Even employment, you're employed and you think you're the best. But there's a younger version there that is coming in and works harder. You have to agree and say, yes, can you divide my duties?
Yes.
Because I used to think I'm the strongest, but you're not.
Same.
Yeah. But maybe I'm a man, I'm at 60 something, I still go to discos. Who tell the disco kweli?
Wezi. Watoto wanakimbizana kwa nyumba wamevunja kila kitu.
That's the old generation.
New generation.
That one for generation does not apply here.
It applies.
Have you seen how a chicken, a cock?
It applies. Have you seen
how it handles the other feelings?
Have you seen women in 40s and 50s?
Hata ikiona mahali inaitanga kama nasema kwanza kuleni hiyo. That's how you handle.
Okay, let's move on.
We should learn how to coexist.
On the other, we also have sensual massages where men blow 15 to 40,000 on basic haircut.
No, I think you're just being that as you can see from my write-up about haircut. That's waste of money.
Thank you so much.
I don't agree. But it's
even a haircut should not be more than 300 shillings.
Haircut should be 500.
At most. 300.
No. You guys are looking at that one, but these men, when they're paying for this,
what are they paying for basically?
The release.
What do you mean release?
It's the release.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of things in your head and you need to release.
No,
Do the massage.
Whichever head or whichever head to release. And you say, I'll pay.
we should not lie that this
And here you're not spending.
these massages are just sexual.
There's no line about
Happy
it.
ending.
With a happy
But the happy ending.
But is it really happy?
Yeah, but I don't know.
We're not happy.
Why do you guys? Women don't want to support each other's business. All these stars are owned by women.
Yes.
Yes. You should.
How can I support a woman and then you're going there? Okay, I'm your wife. You're going there. You're going to spend 15,000.
How much do women spend for waxing?
Waxing is around 3 to 5.
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
You can buy a blade and do it in the house.
That is once a month.
You can do it in the house.
buy it and do it for yourself.
In your house.
You can buy
Now you're already paying
and
3,000, and you don't want this guy to spend equivalent of that.
And you're going to
no,
tip
but
the girl.
15, I'm saying 15 to 40,000.
Yeah.
Plus
For something you want to.
Shaves.
For
And
something-
he says even 500 is too much.
Yeah, 15 to 40 is too much.
For you and your 40,000, 15,000.
Well, it's the.
Then you know such guy.
And then you know when you go there, it's a different environment even from home. And then the women nowadays there, even they're being very strategic. The women there are very beautiful.
But they want money.
Soft hands. They can squeeze out all the trouble from your head.
Yes,
Squeeze it out.
Squeeze it out.
By the time you're leaving that place, you're walking like this. You understand? You're saying,
Better go to a physiotherapist.
Sports massage. It will happen.
but you see, now you're not an athlete. You're aiming for sports massage for what? You go there to do what has brought you there. In fact, nowadays I know men who say, unafanya venye ushika mahali inafaa kushikwa. Don't go at now you're taking your car for service. Someone ameanza kufungua mguu na mguu ina shida. Kama ni oil, pour oil to maliza hii kazi, I go. How much is it to change to service this car? This is it. Fine. And you go out of the car and you are a happy man. You are a happy man.
Okay.
You see?
Just a, but let's talk about toxic women. These are women who destroy good men.
A lot of them.
In what way?
Most women are toxic because they were in toxic relationships mostly, and now you don't want your man to enjoy, so you're even insulting him in front of your kids. You're calling him a useless man. Why are you not opening the door for me? Women need to relax. Let a man be. This thing for asking a man umetoka wapi, kwa nini umechelewa, kwa nini ushiki hiyo simu, that's toxicity. You understand? That is toxicity. And now they're spoiling good men. Because they are men who just want to be humble, good, I have a family, I have a wife. But don't ask him where he's going on a Saturday evening.
And actually say your house is your sanctuary.
Yeah.
But now you see, senior antique bachelors like me, I'm sometimes forced to sit in a bar with a friend.
Yeah.
Because we have to wait for the wife alale. They're in the home.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see her.
Yeah, me want to go sleep, but then because she wants wife like alale.
So
He told,
yeah.
and then first thing in the morning,
Yeah. Running away fast.
running away,
Yeah.
anakuja kula my boy hapa town.
Exactly. Unampata hapo watu wa Shushaina, watu wa magazeti na watu wa mayai wanamjua. Wanasema wife wa nyumba. Yeah, nipigie mbili leo na wewe.
And you know, if you cannot relax in your house, then there's nothing you're doing. Because of Kenya, even us, and I say again, the old generation, our parents used to argue, but we never thought it happens. And we used to say, when I grow up, the first thing I want to get married, because they used to call each other kwa bedroom, wanapigana wakitoka
wanarudi smile. This one wants to fight you in front of the kids.
It's not healthy because you have kids.
But why in front of the kids?
No, but kids have not
Now,
fight and expect
you find out your wife has gone to the car, ameenda amedeflate tires. Even now your neighbors are knowing there's something going on.
You are coming there, una knock, kutoka kwa balcony.
That's toxicity.
Yeah. That's toxicity.
That's toxicity.
You should be opening the door, telling me things, and then you start telling me. Important things like, unajua baba nani, sema uko nje sana, tunakuwa na wasiwasi atakuzila.
Need improve.
Yeah, they improve.
I improve on that. I'm working on it.
Now, also in the paper, we have the Mugiithi artist who was very big like a decade ago, but now he's back Ocha and he's suffering. This takes us back to, should artists have an extra side job? And you being an artist, I want you to tell us.
I've been an artist. I've seen this artist complaining, and the only problem I think with artists is they do not invest. They don't know about the future. You know, when you're an artist, especially these young artists I'm seeing who are TikToking and everything. No, when it's your time, that's your time.
Yeah.
But there's a younger version of you who actually has studied you, who will come and take your place. So you have to make your best and then invest, especially on health. And buying the mugundas that you'll be able to sell later. But most of the artists don't do that. They think they'll be there forever. You have to be clever. Even Puff Daddy these days, he doesn't sing, he just comes and does, hey,
that's it.
Hey, but you know, his name is there. But these guys don't do that.
Now, we also have a man who was jailed. His wife had kids with another man, like elder kids.
That's cheating.
Left them. No, she wasn't cheating. She wasn't married then.
Okay.
She had first kids, 2 of them, with another man, took them to the parents, and then got married to this guy, and this guy didn't know. And the chick sent 500 shillings to the other kids. So the man was like, how are you
I will blame
giving other women, other kids, my money?
I will blame them,
And
the woman.
abused the woman, and now he's been sentenced for 6 months.
For 6 months of, because before they got married, it's like the woman, did the woman tell this man, I have other kids from a previous marriage or relationship? Because if the man knew, then I don't think he would have done that. So probably this woman.
He would have not married her, or he would
No, on the table.
Because so probably this woman, she lied. She lied to the man that I don't have any kids. So when he actually found out that, okay, I'm not supporting what he did, but when he actually found out that actually this woman, kumbe she lied to me, like he kind of felt betrayed.
duped.
Yeah, and I've seen such cases where these women who maybe get pregnant at the age of 14, 15, and then you get married, and then you tell the guy, that is my younger sister.
Yes.
The guy believes the younger sister till when the parents chase the boy and tell you,
End up
go and
with
stay with your mother.
Yeah.
And then now, tell me beforehand and tell me I had a kid, and then I know how to handle it. So that I can tell the people this is the cousin or this something.
This is the cousin. This is my step kids.
No, this
This is my cousin. Guys, you come to the end of the show. What are you guys doing over the weekend?
Now, seeing that this weekend, this week has been long because last week was 4 days. We had a long weekend. But don't ask me where I'm coming from, but this weekend, I'll be out of town.
Okay.
So we are going to celebrate Freshly Mwamburi's Stella.
Oh, you did? Oh, it came within the week.
So we'll be away.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'll be around, unfortunately or fortunately, I'll be working. So I'll just be around town doing a lot of nothings. But kama kuna mpango, pia ni sawa tu. Pia ni sawa tu.
Over the weekend?
I'll just be around watching TV, living my lonely life.
You just don't want to get married.
I know.
Senior extinct.
They don't want to work for me.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. Reach us through all our social media pages, which is the Nairobian Today. And also, follow us. Go to our blog, which is the Nairobian. Subscribe, get the whole paper for 10 shillings, or you can buy also the physical paper. Thank you for having us. Have a lovely week. Senior Bachelor. Oh.